Make this vlog really short and really sweet because I was uploading and I have literally no idea what happened to my footage. Anyways, I will start by saying that I've been going through a lot of challenges. As you can see, I've been dealing with laryngitis, but luckily I'm a singer and I know natural remedies that are intended to help my voice and how to heal myself. So, you know, whether I have laryngitis or just a sore throat, I do know how to treat it naturally and effectively. Even though right now, you know, I could technically be a little bit louder, but my chest kind of hurts. But other than that, I've been really going through the motions. Like one of the reasons why I didn't continue writing my book right away and I put a pause to it was because I wanted it to be a very, very spiritual guided book. So that for those of you who are dealing with narcissistic family members or a spouse or an aunt or uncle, cousin, whatever, or a coworker or even a friend, that way you guys can know how to combat them. And sometimes you're not immediately able to remove yourself physically, but there are things you can do and measures you can take to cut those folks off from your life. This way they learn to appreciate you. Personally, I have a narcissistic mom and sister. I always grew up with my brother and having the support of my dad. Later on, I went on, got married, had my own family, etc. One of the things that I will say is that, you know what, I'm not going to leak anything. I'm going to put this in my book. So if you guys want to know what I got to say, y'all got to go. Once I get my book published and I get it patented so I can sell it out there, y'all are just going to have to read it. I'm not going to spoil. I'm not going to leak nothing. But I will say this. It is going to be a very spiritual book. It is going to, or at least I hope it will give you a way to work with if you are in a situation that you're dealing with a narcissistic romantic partner, family member, friend, or coworker. They're everywhere. So really, there's no easy way to identify because they don't come with red flags. It's just certain types of behaviors. And so I hope it is a very spiritual tool that you guys can use. And like I said, I have a narcissistic mom and sister, so like I said, I do know how it is to be hurt, to feel let down, to feel betrayed. But in this book, I wanted it to be a very spiritual book so that way the readers out there can pick up on that and they can navigate through their own challenges and struggles and circumstances and still find a way to end up on top. Because just because we have narcissistic family members, coworkers, friends, siblings, cousins, aunts, uncles, grandma, grandpa, that doesn't mean it's the end. It's just an indicator of who appreciates you and who doesn't. And it is a red flag as to who you got to remove from your life. But again, I'm not going to spill the can of beans. I'm not going to do no spoilers, no teasers, no nothing. I'm going to write my book. And I'm going to successfully continue my blog and podcast. And I'm going to overcome this laryngitis. And moreover, I just want to inspire, motivate, and help you guys navigate through dealing with a toxic, narcissistic individual. It is possible. And just like God, with Him, everything is possible. All you gotta do is believe and receive. And I couldn't tell you it is not more accurate. And it's not that it's not accurate. It is. It's spot on. And it's very accurate. Not that it's not, you know. But with God at the front and the center and in between, everything is truly possible. And if you channel yourself to being open with that guidance, you're going to go far places. And I'm so excited to finally announce my Spotify podcast, Freedom Speaks 87. My blog, I just started that one this past week on Tuesday. And, you know, you guys are already aware of my platforms. I'm everywhere. So I hope to see you guys soon and change some lives.